anyway. The War State by Michael Swanson reveals why and will show you what President Kennedy was up against. For more information, thewarstate.com.
Revelation through conversation.
Go ahead, caller.
I'm interested in the truth about the JFK assassination.
Right, well, what do you want to know?
Judy Baker's wild claim, Oswald girlfriend, she knew Ruby and Barry, cancer weapons. Really?
I imagine I could claim I have 4 wheels. It doesn't make me a wagon, but okay.
Oswald was on the kill team and trying to prevent the murder of John Kennedy. Come on now, has a real expert on the JFK assassination looked into her claims?
Go to Amazon.com, enter Judith Baker in her own words. You'll get results for a digital copy of a book where Walt Brown utilizes her own words and the known evidence in the case to get at, well, a different perspective, let's say. You can get Judith Barry Baker in her own words from the author himself, signed if you request it by contacting Dr. Brown at KIASJFK@AOL.com. It's a fun book, and it actually dissects the many, many fantastic claims. Judith Barry Baker in her own words.
Thank you for all the great information.
Revelation through conversation. Hear it all. Oh, shall you eat?
In Denial, Secret Wars with Airstrikes and Tanks by Larry Hancock. Secret wars became a staple of U.S. covert operations and are still happening today. Larry Hancock's book, In Denial, rips the cover off many of them. Using new files, it exposes things about the Bay of Pigs that no one has ever written about before. It shows why it really failed and why the United States did not learn from it. It also shows why other countries today are doing secret operations with more success. This is the book that puts what some want to deny into the light. In Denial, Secret Wars with Airstrikes and Tanks. Larry Hancock. For more information, go to larry-hancock.com. Pick up your copy of In Denial at amazon.com in digital or physical form.
Yes. Yeah. It's a new... Yeah. The views expressed by callers, co-hosts, or anyone else who happens to get on the air at Ocelli.com do not necessarily reflect the views of Ocelli.com or Chuck Ocelli, and we are not responsible for any stupidity which might ensue. Thank you.
Revelation through conversation. Hear it all.
Right,
When you get into town, things get right.
right. My side of the story.
Okay. Oh, wow. All right. I may have to cue you again.
This is a Munisee broadcast. Code Red, here we are. Pick up your iPads, your cell phones, and have me and... Or if you're standing up, you better get ready for this, because it's gonna hit the eardrums. Uncle, the broadcast.
You are listening to Uncle the Broadcast. My name is Aaron. I'm the nephew-in-law. Here with me is the star of the show, Uncle.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Sort of lost track of my number here. 300 and something.
368, I believe, Uncle. I think it's 368. 368. Uncle the Podcast.
Oh, yeah, it was 368 is the broadcast for tonight.
That seems right.
368. Okay. Hey, Aaron, you hit the cue. Did you hear the music?
Yeah, I did. I
heard the music.
I could kind of hear it.
I heard it. I heard it.
Yeah, you heard it too.
I know what's going on then. Okay, sorry.
You know what's going on. Okay.
It wasn't completely clear, but I did hear it at the end. So what's happening, everybody, so you know, we have a new system in place.
We did test the phones already, so we know they're working.
They're working.
Oh, cool.
Oh, they are working? All right. That's all I want to know.
So
Make sure those phones work.
You know what that means, everybody. Call the same number as always, 319.
It's the same number. It's the same number, so go ahead and call.
319.
It's the Uncle Hour.
The Uncle Hour.
Let's go. Call them up. Let's get moving.
Call up.
Call them.
It's 319-527-5016.
First caller on. Let's go. I'm waiting.
I realize that there's a Skype portion on my old graphic, so that's gonna have to go. There's no
What?
There's no
What is-
Skyping into the show. We're using Teams now.
Oh, no Teams. No.
Yeah,
Right.
no more. Skype is no more.
Skype is history, people.
It is.
So cut it off. Cut that off. Let's go.
Do I need to uninstall the program right now, Uncle? You want me to-
Cut that, what he said, off.
cut Skype off?
Skype off. Let's get it off.
We're completely cut off from it.
Right. We're not using it, so let's get it off here.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I believe I transmogrified Skype into Teams, Uncle.
How do you do that?
What?
I don't know how you do that. For Pete's sakes. This is a good start of this show right now. About these crazy phone calls, and we're trying to fix a new one, and you're going crazy, don't even know what you're doing on there, sidekick.
I don't.
You do not know what you're doing. That's
No.
why I got the man over there on the other side that knows what he's talking about.
That's true. It's true.
Yeah, it is true. I know.
Well, I mean, it's undeniable.
Okay, Chuck. What is up? What's his problem here?
What do you want me to tell you?
I want you to tell you, we do not want to hear that word again because it's over.
Skype?
Skype.
Oh, I can't say it.
No, because it's over. We don't have to use that.
It's like-
I don't understand you.
So this is a case of he whose name shall not be uttered, right?
Right.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, you
Everybody
actually
got
have
a drink tonight?
I don't know about a drink, but you got a caller.
Oh, yeah, bring him on. Let's see who he
Better
is.
get this caller in here. Yeah, this is important.
All right. Caller, you are live.
Uncle, what's up, buddy?
Is this who I think it is?
It sounds like Count Pupper. Is this Pupper?
Is this Papa?
No.
No, it's not Papa. No. No, it's the guy that we never get to listen on the phone. That he calls me on the text.
the guy we never get to listen?
Well, the man on the one that goes on the text.
Is this the man that goes on the text? Is that who's talking to us?
I don't know if it's I don't text. I leave some YouTube comments once in a while. Yeah.
Is this Rattle Can? Is this Rattle Can?
It is. That's me.
Hey, what's up? I saw you in the chat, man. Hey, it's great to have you.
Oh,
Thanks for calling. I saw your
Rattle
comment.
Kill.
Yeah, I saw his comment on one of your YouTube shorts
Oh,
earlier
I
today.
thought it was someone else.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
You did call in a while ago.
You got a drink?
A long time ago, like 3+ years ago, is the last time I talked to you guys.
I do remember that.
Months
Yeah,
ago.
it's
Holy moly, that's quite a while.
he has returned, Uncle, like the prodigal son.
Where you been? I should say.
Where have I been? I'm up north from you guys. I'm not quite like Robin North, but I'm in Washington State, up by Seattle.
Oh,
That's right. Yeah. That's come back to me now. That's right.
yeah. I see.
It's like seeing an old friend again.
Oh
Uncle,
yeah.
this is
Hey,
awesome.
did you hear what I'm doing now? I got a new TikTak. I got a new TikTak.
You got the TikTak. I know. I'm not on TikTok. I don't have.
You gotta get on TikTak. No. Wait a minute, dude. My account needs TikTak. You guys gotta get on TikTak.
Well, I've been following your YouTube shorts because I'm a religious YouTube guy. Your shorts.
The shorts are on the YouTube, on the TikTok also. He's supposed, Sidekick here, was supposed to put him on the show tonight. If he did, I don't know yet.
You don't even know what I did, but you know I did it wrong, right? Uncle?
I know, because if, what's his name? The guy from north of you, Robin wants to know about these, and that's why I'm telling him to. You better have him on tonight.
It's a good reminder.
You got to get the whole. See, that was the thing. Was I thought the whole crew was supposed to be, because, like I said, you're getting me really close to wanting to make a TikTok. But I've been listening to, I'm hoping that Robin and Jimmy James and BP and all those guys should be following you by now.
Oh, Jimmy James. I don't know who Jimmy James is, but I know what's his name is.
Well, you know what's interesting?
The one I couldn't think. The one that I thought you were.
Pupper.
No, the guy from.
The texting
Ohio
guy.
State.
You thought this was Cooley.
Cooley.
Wow, he thought you were Cooley.
I thought that the voice sounded like Cooley. No. The voice sounds like Cooley. But let me tell you, he's following me now.
Cooley Digital 5.0 live and in charge. It's all about the woo.
No, the voice seems the same. That's why I was confused.
What really? It's the
voice.
You know what's interesting, Uncle, is that Rattle Can Collective is in the same boat as Robin because what he's doing is
I'm completely confused myself. But
yeah, I know.
Okay, so let me explain for everybody.
Yeah, you better start, sidekick.
Because to me, it's clear.
I don't know.
So
we're all confused.
It's exciting again to have Rattle Can on the phone, but what he's doing is he's been following your YouTube channel, and what I've been doing with the YouTube channel is taking your TikTak videos, a select few of them, and reposting them to YouTube. They get posted as YouTube Shorts, so that way the people who are on our YouTube see the same content from TikTok. They see it after the fact, but it's the same videos, and it's sort of like hand-picked ones. I don't take all of them, but I repost them to YouTube.
That's all I cared for. Just take a few of them.
So it seems to be working.
Oh, well, okay. Now we got that solved tonight. What do you have to say?
I bet it entirely because of them, so thank you for that.
Yeah, well, I had to understand what Sidekick here was talking about. I couldn't understand what this guy was doing.
It's hard.
I have to know what my stuff doing, and I gotta know what he's doing half the time.
It's mind blowing.
I don't know half the time. You even have Chuck confused.
Yeah.
I was confused. He was confused. Everybody was here confused, but you two.
Chuck, are you up to speed now?
I think I got it.
Yeah. See?
Okay. Cool.
See.
We've explained the situation. To me, I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, because we couldn't understand it at the time. We were trying to figure it out. What were you doing?
So what you're trying to say, Uncle, is that sometimes I know what I'm doing.
Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. But I was confused tonight.
That barely happens.
Yeah.
That's something that hardly ever happens.
Well...
But
I told you to put them on. I know, but he did put some on, but I don't know.
What's that, Rattle Can?
What's that, Robin? Good.
I thought we were crystal clear. I didn't think that was too hard to figure out. I thought we were crystal, man.
You might have been, and he might have been, but I wasn't crystal clear because I couldn't understand what he was doing. You gotta tell me what's going on.
I got
I'm
trying to keep you informed. You got more phone calls.
All right. Hold on there. Hold on there just a moment. Let's get some more calls for a minute.
All right. You want me to just add them in, or you want me to...
Add them all in, whatever's there.
Okay. Well, here's the first one. Okay, you're live.
Greetings.
There's the guy I was just talking about.
Cooley?
No, that ain't Cooley.
Oh.
That's the North man that's got the other guy. That was him that was just talking to. He's north of him.
Robin, you're north of the guy that's on the line.
Yeah, you're north of the guy that's on the line right now.
Yeah.
You got that?
I'm south of him, you mean?
I don't know what's south, north, south. I don't know.
Robin is north of the guy in Washington, right?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it depends on where in Washington, to be honest with you, because I'm actually south of the border.
Oh, that's
in
right.
Victoria.
See, you don't even know, sidekick. Now, listen to this guy. He don't even know. This is what we're having a discussion about. Jeez, dang.
It's about to get stranger. Hold on. Here's another caller.
I'll get another caller in there.
Oh boy.
Well, I just got to say, I can't. Oh, we got some.
Me and my Hulkamaniacs are here, and we just wanted to...
My best man is on it right now. Man, Cady, what's his name? Sorry, he knows brother. Yes, that's the man. That's the man I want to talk to. What do you... Oh, yeah. Hey, you got... Hey, oh, yeah. What do you think about all this mess we had here this morning? The starting here. The start of this game.
Absolutely, 100%. I'm absolutely 100% confidently totally confused.
Join me, because I was too. Now we got 2 against you all. Ha ha ha.
So it's the
All the same cycle.
Wow. Sounds like somebody's having a party.
It does.
Where's this party coming from? Hello?
You know what?
Can't talk long. I gotta get going. But
Who?
I just thought I'd let you guys know that I got my $1 from Ed there.
Oh, you did?
Ed is paid up.
I told you you paid through.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, well, wait a minute. Where's mine anyway?
Cooley's missing.
Cooley's still missing, and I didn't get Ed's. Have you got Ed's, Ed?
It's Cooley.
Yeah. Robin just did. Yeah.
Robin did. I did. So it's on its way.
I didn't get
I won't worry about it.
Ed's either. I don't think I got Ed's. I got Danny's, but I didn't get Ed's either. I got Ed's and Cooley, and who else?
We'll see. Well, it's in the mail. The check is in the mail. I'm not even worried about it.
I think we're all waiting.
I'm about ready to drink this beer.
Yeah, probably.
Does everybody have a beer? A drink on them?
All right, Robin.
We'll see you, Robin. Yeah.
Oh,
thanks for
Robin,
calling,
you're
man.
gone already?
He's gone. Yeah, he's got to go. He's got business to tend to.
Oh, whoa. That's pretty short.
Yeah.
No, he don't have a drink.
He's just giving us the update on the money from it. So that sounds good.
Money
All right.
from it?
Yes.
What is that?
It's in. Everything's good. Everything's set. Uncle, should we tell everybody about we're going to do a beer review tonight?
I'm getting this beer review, but I want to make sure everybody's got a drink. Has everybody got a drink?
So let's go to the callers. Let's go back to Rattle Can. Rattle Can, are you drinking any drink right now?
I am currently off of the alcohol, but I am having.
Can I have a Mountain Dew? I don't know.
No Mountain Dew. No. Oh my gosh, no.
What?
No.
No, it's not. It's not. What's his name?
What do you have over there?
What do you have over there?
I am drinking a sparkling lemon water.
Oh, I like it. Okay, cool. So keep drinking that. Later on,
James is the Mountain Dew man.
Yeah, Mountain James.
This is sparkling lemon water. Later on in the show, we're going to ask you to give a review of your lemon water on a scale 1 to 10. So stick around and be prepared to give that review. Now let's go to
who else is there?
Kent.
Oh yeah, Kent.
Kent, are you drinking anything at the moment?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm drinking my cold Michelob Ultra.
Oh, okay.
Keep that number ahead.
Onto them, smooth and cool and relaxing. It's so nice.
I'm ready to open this thing up.
By the way, the former governor of Minnesota, he's over there. What are you drinking over there? Well, I'm drinking a Bloody Mary down in the Baja.
Bloody Mary. You got a number count on that?
There we go. Okay. Well, Uncle,
when you're ready.
Now, Uncle, I got to do a rules check on you.
Rules check? I ain't on a rules nut. No, you're gonna be on news what? I mean rules check.
No,
I'm just like the bomb man on the Bahama. I'm about this guy talking.
Okay. So with what you're telling me, I'm gonna go with the only rule is that there are no rules tonight, right?
No rules tonight on my show.
Okay.
Your show maybe, but not my show. Okay. It goes flying up.
It's flying
Friday night.
Okay, with that in mind, I'm just gonna throw out what I had in mind. There are no rules, so forget it. All I'm gonna do is show everybody what our drink is that we're gonna be reviewing.
We're doing this thing.
What is it? Tell them what it is, Uncle. Is it a beer?
It's a beer.
It's a beer. It might be from the Baja, actually.
It might be a Baja drink there.
It might be. So what it is this is
you say
Pacifico.
Pacifico. Is it from the Baja?
It's La Cerveza del Pacifico. I do remember them doing a media advertising campaign where it shows surfers from California that go down to Mexico to surf, and they find this beer and they bring it back to California. Like, look what we got while we were surfing in Mexico, bruh. So that sounds like the Baja to me. I don't know.
I love your surfer impression. That's great.
You pick it up out here.
Hey, Minnesota, is that the Baja?
Down in the Baja.
Is that the Baja? Is that the drink
this Baja
for the Baja?
beer?
Baja drink.
Jesse.
Is this the Baja drink? That's what I want to know.
as far as I know, I don't know of anyone better.
There you go.
Oh.
Okay, it's official then. We got
I must got him in it.
Jesse
All right, let's open this thing.
Let's open up our Pacifico.
Pacifico.
As they listen to us in Canada, Germany, and the UK as we're speaking, and all across the USA, just letting you know about that.
I'll also mention about Pacifico, and this dovetails with we're breaking all the rules because I've definitely drank this beer before, Uncle. I know that usually we do new beers that we haven't had before, but I've had this, and it's one of my favorite of the Mexican beers.
I just want to know I just want to know how high you go on these things. That's the reason I open them up, because I want to know, do you go over 10 or do you go to below 10? I just want to know.
That was your whole purpose the whole time, Uncle, to find out what
the main purpose for you to know what's the numbers you always give.
What would I end up rating Pacifico? Okay.
I
We'll
don't
find
know.
out before the show's over.
No. Before the show's over, we're going to rent these drinks, and what everybody else is drinking, they can rent theirs too.
It will be revealed.
Yeah.
So thank you, everybody, for being here. Once again, if you're listening and you want to call, you can join us. Join the other callers here, 319-527-5016. You'll be on the line with Uncle, with everybody else that's here. You'll join the show. Be great to have you. What do you got over there, Uncle?
Some kind of bag.
You got a bag, huh?
What this is.
Yeah, well, that's exciting.
I don't know what Mrs. Kite's sidekick doing over here. She got some kind of black bag.
Some kind of business is happening there.
Well, what do we got to talk about tonight for you, everybody?
You got Mrs. Sidekick, you got the beer, you got things going on. Is Mrs. Sidekick coming in to wrangle the dogs or what? What's that?
No, she's in.
She's not even up here.
She's not up here. She's downstairs with the neighbor across the street talking.
Well, Uncle starts talking about her. I figured she must be in the room. My mistake.
Just remnants of things that she left in here. Just memories, sweet memories. Well, so I'm not sure who knows or if anybody does, but our podcast space is kind of like the home office sort of extra bedroom / podcast area is what we have.
I was thinking.
At least you guys got out of the closet. That closet space was a little rough for a while.
We made it out.
I was thinking if there was an extra room in the house.
That's what this is.
Oh, this is
this is the extra room. Yeah, This is the one, Uncle.
Hey, what happened to that setup you had in the garage when your dad came to visit?
That's.
Oh, you know what? When my dad was here, we had it in the living room. That was the New Year's.
Oh, I thought that was the garage. Okay, I'm sorry, I missed that.
We did. The only time we set up in the garage was when we had the party people. And we recorded a podcast with them. That's the only time we set up in the garage.
That's right. We had that one. Yeah. I was thinking we could do that, but it's too close to quarters.
Okay.
For doing
we'll
it
see in the future. Maybe set up a bigger studio or one where.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Bring in studio guests. We'll see. But for now, this is working pretty good. We're teams in it. We're teamsters. We love it.
The teams, real thrilling.
Isn't it great, Chuck? This is working well.
Something different.
I'm not liking it, but we're getting it to work, so it's okay.
You're not liking it. Well, now at least we know somebody that didn't like it.
It's good.
Look, as long as I can produce the show, I'm happy. But there was a weirdness going on earlier, so we got it, though. It seems like we got it.
No problem. We know how to do this, Uncle.
Brother.
Okay, what we have to talk about here, phone people.
All right.
What's going on, Kent? What's going on down your way?
What's going down your direction?
Well, I'm enjoying my cold Michelob Ultra, and I'm enjoying the show. And I've got my old man. He's in the hospital.
Man, who?
He's almost 90. He'll be 95 New Year's Eve. Think about that.
Oh. Who is
he's
this?
All right. It's a stomach thing. He should be out in a couple of days.
His father.
So been checking on him. Everything's good. So everybody keep the good vibes and prayers and all that good stuff. Not only for me and my family, but for everybody's family. We're all family. So, I'm just. I took tonight off because that schedule changed. What was going to happen? So it was actually just fine because it gave me a reason to drink some of these cold Michelob Ultras and come on the Uncle Show. And bring some of our friends that we, like to show up, like Stone Cold and all of them. So here I am.
There you go.
All right. Well,
when we went to the beer, is that the guy that liked the beer? When I
is
took
this
from my party?
the one that the beer?
Is that him?
Well, why don't we ask him?
Oh, are you the one that had that drink beer that I went? I had my birthday party and went to a crab place. Did it even a
Yes.
TikTak on
the
that?
answer is yes. So what we
But
did,
is
yes, I know
the-
what you're talking about now. So okay, so here's what happened, Ken. You were on the show previously. You were mentioning it. You were having Michelob Ultra. So when we went out to Uncle's birthday dinner, I took him to the was it the Cajun shrimp boil place?
Yeah.
And they had different draft beers. Michelob Ultra was one, and I suggested they get it. So Uncle drank Michelob Ultra there because he wanted to know the drink that you had. So that's what happened.
Yeah, that's him. That's what. So that's what you had, right?
Yep.
You know what I rated that?
Yeah, that's what I normally drink.
You know what I rated that?
So what'd you rate it at, Uncle?
Over the top. A very good one. You got a good one there.
There you go.
Yeah, it's smooth. It's cold and smooth. And the thing about it for me is that it's low carbs and everything, and it doesn't tear me up. I'm 54 now, and I've been partying like a rock star all my life. And it spares me the pain that I could have from other beers the next morning. It's just smooth, and then the hangovers aren't bad. And that's what really gives me because you drink a case of that, and then of anything, you're going to be having a hangover. But that's the weakest hangover there is, and it's actually more like it's more healthy beer. That's the way I look at it. It's healthier beer, and so it's cold and good. My Michelob Ultra. So yeah.
That was him.
I'm actually afraid to get a hangover, Kent. You know why? I've never had one.
Whoa, really?
Not my whole life.
Oh my God!
Back in the day, because you would have had some.
Listen, I used to drink 3 cases of beer. I would drink till I couldn't stand up. I'd throw up on myself and everything. Wake up the next day, never had a hangover. Never. I don't know why.
When you're younger, it's easier to just recover and just get up and go and drink again sometimes, hair of the dog or whatever. But yeah, in your old age, man, you start pounding them and you get a hangover.
Well, from my teens,
sleep all day easily.
yeah, I mean, I'm like 1 year older or younger than you. I forget which, but either way. And I'll tell you, the funny thing is, from my teens into my 40s, no hangover ever.
That's wild.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm just one of those weird people.
I've partied hard over times, and but when I did get them, they sometimes they like totally just kick my rump.
Mm-hmm.
And then the older I got, like I figured out how to maneuver like better light beer, drink less, drink more light beer if you're gonna make a big long.
Yeah, see, everybody else
drinking and don't drink heavy
Right.
Heineken or anything like that.
Well, everybody,
Especially liquor.
right? Everybody else I knew would say stuff.
The easiest.
Okay, everybody else I knew would like strategize. Oh, I got to drink Coors Light because Coors Light won't give me a headache, and and blah blah blah, and all this different stuff. They would tell me, oh look, I got to take 3 aspirins and I got to have a glass of water and they would do all this different stuff trying to avoid the hangovers. Every guy I ever hung out with, except not me. I never had the problem. I could never understand it. It's like, what do you mean you wake up? All of you wake up like this? Yeah, everybody except you, jerk.
Huh.
And it was like.
Too. That makes a lot. I drink a lot of water before I start drinking too.
Yeah, I always
get dehydrated.
Yeah.
When you get this headache, dehydration most of the time.
mostly right. So
Yep.
like for me, it's just like a glass of water at some point, a nice big glass of water. I wake up next day. The worst thing that ever happened to me is like a bad taste in my mouth. That was like the close. I'm like, is that a hangover? They're like, no. I'm like,
Is that a hangover?
Because I didn't get one ever. I don't know. It's just a weird thing. Well, like I said, all my friends,
Are we getting into hangovers now?
everybody's got a different strategy, right? It's like, oh, I got to eat food. I got to have a glass of water. I got to have 3 aspirins. I got to take 2 baby aspirins, and then I wait a while and take a Tylenol, whatever it is, right? Or I got to sleep on my left side, not my right side, because if I sleep on my right side, everybody's got strategies to avoid these things except me. And I'm just saying, it's just been a weird anomaly in my life. Anyway, I just gave you guys time to drink your beer.
Oh, yeah.
You been drinking, Uncle?
Sure.
I've been drinking. How about you?
Next day, and then cry about our age.
Sounds good, because the worst wrecked drunk I ever got in my life, I think I was on my 21st birthday, and somebody sat down a pitcher and said, "This is called Red Death." And I said, "Okay." You know?
Yeah.
And it was like, I forget what it was, a Harvey Wallbanger and a Kamikaze mixed together. I think that's what it is.
In a pitcher? They put that in a pitcher?
Yeah,
In a
pitcher
pitcher.
size.
Oh,
And they were
God.
just like, yeah, you're finishing that pitcher. Plus, it's nickel beer night here at the Fast Lane. So they used to have all these little cups, and they pour out, you get, here's my $1, give me 20 little beers.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
would line them up on the bar, and so you're drinking shot glasses of beer. So I'm sitting there slamming that, like $5 worth of nickel beers, a pitcher and a half of Red Death. And then the next thing I'm doing, I know, is I'm doing shots off of the Jägermeister girls' cleavage. And I was wrecked. I couldn't walk out of that place. But still, no hangover. They had to carry me out.
Sure, sure.
You
Yeah,
got-
There's
I
not-
can picture him doing that.
You see that, Uncle?
I can picture Chuck having that problem.
You got a visual of it.
Because in the days, I was doing things like that.
You did?
In the days, not now.
Yeah. Well, the
But
worst
back
part of it
back.
was my band goes, "Oh, you're turning 21. We got to take you out." And that's how that night started. And it just so happened it was nickel beer night at the Fast Lanes in Asbury Park. So there you go. Anyway, I figured I'd throw that in while you guys sip and test your beer, and that way you got plenty of time to work with it. Everybody's got time to drink their drink, and I told a story. So there you go. I'm gonna shut up now.
I like it. Now, Rattle Can, you ever get a hangover?
Right. Rattle Can? Oh, yeah. Rattle Can.
I got to give a big salute to Chuck, because that is some absolute savagery. I've never heard of anybody in my life that has never had a hangover. So salute to you, buddy. That's incredible.
Hangovers.
Yeah, it was getting bad. I'm almost I'll be 36 this year, and that's part of the reason why.
You're a young dude. To me, you're a young dude. That's still young.
You're right, but I'm trying to listen. I'm getting ahead of the game here, because the hangovers that I experience already are debilitating, and I don't like them anymore. So I'm just not drinking anymore.
See, that's the thing. I've seen guys get crippled from hangovers. It's like, oh no, man, I thought I could go to work. I ain't going to work today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I can't have something to eat. No, get that away from me.
Yeah.
They don't want nothing to do with nothing. They just want to lay there and hold on to the couch for dear life.
Yeah.
And I don't understand. I'm like, I don't understand this. You don't even have a headache? No. Come on, dude. Let's go.
Let's go.
You just have to grin and bear it sometimes, man, with the hangovers. The weaker and the less drinkers they're not as used to it. I mean, I'd go drink till like 2 a.m, right? Go back home, get about 3 hours sleep. And where I was hanging out drinking with a couple of friends, one of those friends lived down the neighborhood from me. We ended up walking to work at about 6 a.m. and run into each other. And we were just like, damn, we were just out there down there at the where there was a bench. We were just out there a few hours ago pounding our last beer. I'm like, yeah, welcome. This is the world, and so we, I don't just live with hangovers. That's what I did.
Hey, look, I understand, but I survived. When I moved to New York, right, I learned that the bars were open till 4, and then there's something called the after hours joints. Okay?
A lot of them. There was a lot of them.
But yeah, what I knew you were gonna know about it, Uncle. But you know what I'm saying, right? So
I know. Yeah.
You've been to those,
And then
Uncle.
you go to the after hours joint. You come out of there, and the sun is all the way up. And I got bad. I need sunglasses anyway.
I was in Florida. We had a place named the Pony.
Right.
And that sucker was open until 2 a.m.
Yeah. No,
Believed it or not. But that was really his. Was.
But then Chuck is talking about the after party joints, Uncle.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is in New York, I would go to Doc Holliday's or the Alcatraz because I lived in the East Village, and I would drink there till 4 a.m. And then I knew where a couple places were after 4 a.m.
Oh, you went again.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean.
That's the thing. So by the time you get out of there, it's like 8 in the morning, and other people are like trying to go to work, and you're just like, yeah. Ugh, sunlight, not my friend. But there's still no hangover for me. I would see guys starting to get the hangover before they even got home. If they left the bar at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So, and even worse is when they would shut the bars in Jersey. Like if we played a gig or something, and then they would just be like, "Well, if we close the doors, technically it's a private club now," and so things would go on there until sunlight too. But it wasn't quite legal. What are you gonna do? Anyways, fun story. I figured Uncle might know about that a little bit, though.
I did. I did know about that. Ones I did know, but there was a lot. But I gotta say, those days were wild.
Those
They
days?
were wild.
What days
I gotta
are
give
these?
it to you. I gotta give it to you, Chuck. They were wild.
The old days.
The old days. Went back in the time. Not since I met you and stuff like that. I was
Before then.
Before this.
The old days.
The old time. And I was going up and down at that once. And also, fellas, these places, you order anything at the time, back then.
You could get anything you wanted?
I was going to places where it was nasty. And they were having
God, what were we ordering? Uncle?
No,
That
I
sounds
don't
like
know what we
trouble.
were ordering.
Oh, man.
Good, my
we're not doing that
Tom
anymore.
coat. No, I'm not doing it anymore.
Your job coach. Oh, that's
But
who you have to blame.
but I worked for my money to do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
See,
okay.
that was the thing.
You got to
but
spend it, yeah.
my parents, these people did not understand it. You see,
I wasn't around then.
No, you
What
weren't.
people are we talking about?
You weren't around.
Who are
I
these
didn't
people?
see you. My sisters.
He means his parents.
The caretakers.
I mean, my
right?
sisters.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, your sisters.
All right. The sisters, all right.
They thought
They didn't get it.
they didn't understand it.
Parents just don't understand.
I was working for my supervisor to go to these places, you see, for entertainment. Let me put it that way. Entertainment.
Yeah.
And, man,
I've heard
how
this
can
story.
I can't have entertainment to so late night at the night trying to do
Late
these
night
things?
entertainment sessions.
Is Uncle
yes.
talking about strip clubs now? Is that where we're at? Because
Bingo! Bingo! You hit it on the head there, Chuck.
There it is. There it is.
But I'm just saying, my supervisor, though, is what I'm trying to say, is my supervisor known these people. He set me up with this one girl, and she was a Pinot. She's very nice. But that's where I actually started.
That's
Okay.
that's how it all started, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to the absolute dirtiest, most horrible strip club in the world. It was called the Underground in Asbury Park, and I'll tell you something. Everybody had bullet wounds there, and it was beautiful. And also the Phoenix, and yeah. Anyway,
I knew he knew what was going to happen.
He knows. He knows. There we go.
Yeah, I knew it.
And then when you're done with that, you go to the 24-hour McDonald's where you get Happy Meals with extra happy. But anyway,
Ay.
yeah, Denny's was fun in Jersey, but we had diners too. So I love the Jersey diner. I don't think they exist anymore. The Greek diners in Jersey, they were great. But you'd run into every walk of life would eventually end up at the damn diner.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what you do at the end of the night. You got to get some food in you. That might help prevent a hangover, actually, for those of us inclined to hangovers.
Drunk
I was
yuppies.
chowing down here a hamburger this morning. See that? What the heck? They had a homeless once. I had my meals.
the only place where the strippers, the drunk yuppies, and the AA meetings all spill into one building, the Jersey Diner.
They go over there?
They all spill in the same building.
How did we know this would be?
Oh man. One of the there were so many places to go back in Columbus, Ohio. There was one
there
place.
you go.
One place was a pizza place called Hound Dog's Pizza. That was up on the north end of the Ohio State campus on High Street. That place was awesome. They actually added on a bar to that place later on.
I know that place. That's right next to the good gyro place, as a matter of fact.
Oh, you've been to Hound Dog's Pizza, Chuck?
Yeah, I've been there.
Okay. Yeah, it's good, right?
Remember I told you about my trip through Columbus and all that? And,
Okay.
I was absolutely thrilled with that place, but I couldn't afford to get more than a little bit there, so I went to the gyro place, which was cheaper next door. But I couldn't afford that much pizza at that place. But that was wild, the people hanging out there.
Yeah.
Because they had the
all night
the shelf around the window, like where people would. I don't think they had stools, did they?
They had booths in there. There were lots of booths, and then in the center there were like table seats in the center. But everybody would prefer to get pretty big, comfortable booths in that place. Had tall ceilings in there. It was cool.
Didn't they have the shelves like along the window though, or was that the place next door to it?
I don't remember specifically the window. Maybe I don't remember anything special about it.
I remember a red shelf that people were like standing at and eating. And this red shelf and like a big window.
Okay.
Anyway, High Street, right?
Yeah, on High Street. Yeah, North High Street. Yeah. So that was just one of many places. Columbus has so many cool places, and that's just one that kind of popped in my head.
And then everybody goes, and now you got to go see the original Wendy's. What?
Yes. I used to eat there all the time. Yeah.
It's the very first Wendy's restaurant.
Yeah, they would have it all decorated with all the weird toys that they used to put in all the kids' meals. They were in like weird display cases, and they had strange pictures all over the walls and everything. Yeah,
like it's the Wendy's Museum.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it's weird.
Yeah,
and everybody wants you to go see it.
Yeah, that's odd that people would really like take you to that. To me, it wasn't that special to me. I would just, there was the Wendy's that was the closest for me to go to, so I would just always end up eating lunch there all the time.
I don't know. I just had the conversation like 6 times of like, you're from New Jersey? Well, you got to go see the first Wendy's. What? Why?
Is this necessary?
You're from New Jersey. You should go see the first Wendy's. What? Yeah. Why did she? I was trying to like. I thought she was cute, but now she's telling me to go see the first Wendy's. All right, cool, whatever.
That's not what I would have suggested, but okay.
No, it wasn't. But that's what they suggested to me. Maybe it was the way I looked. I don't know. Okay.
All right, let's see who else is on this line now.
Columbus, Ohio.
There you go.
Now I live down in the Baja.
Down in the Baja. That Baja is good for him. He likes that Baja.
It's a great place. It's a great place, the Baja. That's where Pacifico, the California surfers brought it back for us from the Baja. Thank you.
So that he knows the Baja then.
He does. He knows it well.
By the way, you got a couple more callers.
Okay, let's bring them on. Bring them on.
Oh, my God.
Let's stop yapping in. Let's get some callers in. All right, who's on here? Hello?
Hey, Uncle. This is Danny, a TikTak customer from Northern California. I just want to share the group. I've only had 2 hangovers, and I was quite young. One, I was in bed, and the second one, my dad knew I was out. It was a work night drinking. I was working for him, and he knew the morning he was going to teach me a lesson. He told me, he goes, you're going to drink like a man, you're going to get up and work like a man. I worked all that day hungover. That was the last hungover.
With a hangover?
I now drink in moderate. Yeah, I haven't had a hangover in decades. And then I got married young, so I didn't do the bar scene, then got a CDL, so I've avoided it. I was always a designated driver when we went out. So.
Yeah, I had that. I had one of those.
And as far as strip clubs, too chicken to ever even try that.
Well, you weren't in my vicinity when I was in my 20s then. I'll tell you that.
Hey, Ed.
I was married young, and I just wasn't going to go there.
The worst part of it was I'm blind as hell, and I'm in a strip club, right? Which means I can't see half of what's going on anyway. But everybody would drag me there, and we did business there as local musicians. I can never explain this to people, and they think I'm nuts. I'm like, dude, I couldn't even see most of what was going on. But there I was in the strip club constantly.
You
Meanwhile,
would.
we got another call.
Oh, go ahead. Bring him on. Hold on there.
There you go. Adding everybody in, Uncle. Here we go.
Yeah, everybody in.
Oh, hey there, Uncle and everyone.
Ah, there's your Mountain Dew man.
Mountain Dew man. There he is. Well, yeah, I've been talking about Mountain Dew here. I got your drink, I suppose. We just were having this nice looking drink we had.
You okay, Uncle?
I wish I had a Baja, but
Baja, that's the that's my buddy down there in the Baja.
Hey, there's Spent Ken talking to Jimmy James. That hasn't happened in a while. Look, quick reminder, you guys got about, like, say, 12 minutes left.
You
Just telling
gotta
you.
be
We're
kidding. There's some action in this area.
There you go.
Hey, what was that? What did you put on that screen? Hey, wait a minute. I saw... there they are.
This Bumline Bob graphic. Yeah.
What is he doing now? What is this new thing? I haven't seen him for a while. Let me tell you, that guy has got to do some speaking.
Does he have to do speaking? Okay.
I haven't heard him.
We'll bring him back.
How long ago?
It's
been a while.
We got to bring him back.
Well, I know that.
He'll return. So, Uncle, I play around with the graphics on here, and then Uncle kind of sees one and he goes off on it. So that's what that was.
That's what it was.
We're gonna have to get around these reviews pretty soon.
All right.
Should we do that now, Uncle? Before we forget?
Let's everybody review their stuff right now at this point.
Okay. So
do
we want to go to Rattle Can Collective and his lemon water first, Uncle?
Yeah, whoever was first, I guess.
We'll do that, I think, and we'll get to us later. So Rattle Can, you there with your water?
Oh yeah.
Where are you at?
Was I first? My first up?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we need you to do is tell us on a scale from 1 to 10 what you rate your lemon water, and then just kind of tell us why.
Why?
So for this particular one, for this particular brand, I'm going to give it a solid 8.5. This one's my budget brand, so this is the store brand one. And for a store brand, it's really good. I actually really like this particular store brand because it's very heavily carbonated. The more carbonated, the more I like it. It's not quite Spindrift good, but it's still excellent.
Okay, 8.5. That's pretty good, yeah. I love the store brands myself. They're my favorite for some reason, but okay, that's great. Thank you. That's a good review there, Uncle. Yeah. And then we had Kent with his Michelob Ultra.
Well, wait a minute. He was drinking. Was he drinking that?
I think it's Ultra. Yeah.
Yeah, was it Ultra? I guess.
I think so.
Okay, so you want to hear about the Michelob Ultra? Let me go right here. It's all right. I just opened my 14th, and I'm having a good night. This beer to me is I'm giving it a 10 is because I can do that and then not have the carbs and the carbonation, the gas and everything. Basically beat my tail in the morning with an old man's hangover. Now, the caller that just called in that said, he got a bad hangover and his dad said, hey, if you're going to drink like a man, you're going to work like a man. And, he got that, and that was like most of my life, just doing like that. And I'm partying and then working hard and partying. So I didn't have a lot of time for hangovers either, like when Chuck was talking about. Uh-huh. But I know now as I gotten older and I do things the wrong way, it can really put me out for a day and just make me weak. So I've learned that this beer here is my 10 because it's the one I can just, that does least harm to my body and I can just binge out and enjoy it. Like I said, I just cracked open this 14th beer, and I wouldn't go out and drive or anything, but I'm definitely not stumbling, guys. I don't think I've really slurred my words too much. I don't think my impersonations are as good as they've ever been, but that's just the way it goes down here in the Baja. So that's where we're at, and I love this beer. I found my second would be Miller Lite. It's second easiest on me. For taste, though, yeah, Corona and other beers like that would be better. But for me, as far as doing some serious drinking in my situation, 100% Michelob Ultra.
Wow, I'd say that Kent is doing an Andre the Giant impersonation with the amount of beers he's putting back there.
Yeah.
I can't tell that you're doing it either.
Now talking about that, what did the Baja say on his drink?
What the Baja say?
100% too.
Oh, 100? Okay.
Just because he's down in the Baja enjoying it.
He loves it. Yeah, that makes it
And
better.
he's not up here with all those Republicans and those Democrats. So he's happy he's down in the Baja.
I know. That guy's
That's
cheap.
great. All right, awesome, Ken. Appreciate
All right, Ken.
the reviews. Stay on the line. We're not done yet, but let's see here. We're gonna
Who's
have to go
next?
Well, Jimmy James with his.
Oh yeah, Jimmy James next. Up.
Yeah, I give my old Mountain Dew a good solid 9. It's good and cold and just fine. 9 is fine.
9 is fine. Okay, I love it. Very good, Jimmy. Thank you. Now,
who is next?
Well, I think it's us now, Uncle. We got to review Pacifico.
Oh,
am
it's
I
us
doing
now?
this? Yeah, am I
You
reviewing
go.
first?
You go. I'm last. You know I'm last.
I do.
So I kick. You're always ahead of me.
Okay.
Because I'm the end of the show.
All right. So
say the closer.
For Cerveza Pacifico, a California surfer beer brought back from Mexico, I'm going to give a 9 out of 10 because I do like this beer. It's one of my favorites of the Mexican beers. I enjoy it. Wait, what say you to that, Uncle?
Still didn't get it. Still don't
Did it,
understand.
does that work for you?
Nope.
No?
You still don't understand.
I don't.
Over the top with this drink. Very delicious.
10 out of 10.
10-10.
Wow. Okay.
You still don't understand that sidekick. Still don't understand.
Did I miss the mark?
You missed it by 1.
Oh, man. All right. Well,
All right now, people.
I tried.
Yeah.
I tried. It's
All
good.
right now, people. Oh, I suppose. What number was this again? 368 in the books. See you next week, boys.
Oh, that's it? We're done?
Well, he said we had a few minutes, didn't we?
Well, we could end it if you want.
Well, wait a minute. Do we have time? What is the time there, Chuck?
Yeah, time
I
check.
want to know what the time is.
You got a couple minutes if you want to do shout-outs real fast. Go ahead.
Should we do shout-outs quick, Uncle?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
Shout
so
out
we'll do them in order again.
everybody.
So,
in order again.
so
I
we'll
forgot.
jump-
I thought we did those already.
So, Rattle Can Collective, who would you like to shout out to tonight, man?
Tonight, I think I'm going to give a shout out to the. Let's see. Let's give a shout out to an artist I've been working with for quite a long time here. That's just getting ready to release another one of his albums. Goes by the name of Damon Days. And he's been killing it in the studio lately. He's been putting out some really good work. So shout out to Damon Days. He's putting in the work. He's been doing a good job, and I've been having a lot of fun producing for him. So shout out Damon Days.
Awesome. Thank you for calling in, man. I hope
Thank you
hope you will again soon. So
call in again, and you hear about us and the New Revolution. You're welcome to.
don't forget the revolution on New Year's.
On that.
So
You remember
next
that.
Next we got Spent Kent for shout-out.
Kent, who you shout out
Kent.
to, man?
How does he do those accents?
Guys, spreading the love. I love being able to come on tonight and have some fun. The circumstances going on. That everything's going to be fine, but it's still stressful. And just shout out to you guys. Uncle, my boy, and Aaron and Chuck and this great network. And here to support you guys. And Chuck, by the way, what we were talking about, anytime you want to holler, if you want me to stay on the line, if you got anything you want to discuss after the show here, I can hang around. I don't know.
Yeah, not tonight.
We haven't messaged each other since we talked.
Yeah, not tonight, but we haven't messaged. So just send me a message on there, and we'll get to it. All right.
Okay, I'll send you one on your Facebook, Charles. It's Elliot.
Yep. Do that.
All right, cool. Other than that, much love, everybody, and just if you ever have a chance, just go down to the Baja. All right. You guys
And
Now I knew that guy.
Positivity to Papa Spit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that guy there, he makes my show.
Oh, he's good.
Because he does the actings of the the fighters.
He thought his impersonations were off tonight,
Well,
but I would say they're not.
it
They're
wasn't
not.
for him. We wouldn't have anybody to talk to.
He didn't have a drink, but we have Danny.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, Jenny.
Danny,
Go ahead, Danny. Go on, shout out.
Yeah. I do rate a Pacifico at a 9. I don't have one now. I like the Pacifico. I like the Mexican beers. My shout out is, hey, Notre Dame has a young new coach. We've got a new pope, new heir. The same old
Notre Dame does? Who does
There you
it?
go.
Who is
Notre
it?
Dame. All right, Catholic shout outs there for your uncle.
Oh, I didn't know they had a new coach.
There you go.
Isn't that no more?
All right, so we got to go to Jimmy with his shout outs.
All right, Jimmy, you're next. What?
There's a new pope too, Uncle.
Oh yeah, I know. But that was another thing I was going
We'll
to
get
talk
around
about.
to that maybe next
but
time.
That
next
was
week.
Next week, it's important.
Yeah,
We'll see
next
what
week
we'll see what he
Jimmy
does
James.
within a week.
Go, Jimmy.
Yeah.
You're up.
Jimmy James, shout outs.
Oh, shout out to Bill Belichick. Everyone, leave that man alone. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Belichick? Where does he come from?
He's having a good time, and he don't need to be bothered.
Oh God.
Oh, that means you know what that means.
Yeah, I know what.
He was a New England Patriot fan.
I think
Right there, Jimmy.
Nope.
No, what do you mean? No. He likes that coach.
He's talking about his relationships.
No. He's just a fan of Bill Belichick having a 24-year-old girlfriend. That's what it is.
Oh,
that's all good.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
24-year-old girlfriend.
That's in the news.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It is.
I heard about that.
Okay, so Uncle, are we gonna do shout outs?
They know my shout out.
I'm just gonna real quick shout out to Kent's dad. I do hope that he gets better soon. That's my shout out. I'm gonna leave it at that. Right. Yeah, that's it for me. What do you say, Uncle? Who you got?
That shout out the same what I said, what he said, and all my listeners out of country and whoever's in the United States, we all shout out. Hope you call back and listen again.
Okay.
All right. That's
so,
it.
UncleThePodcast.com, at Uncle Podcast. Don't forget the TikTak, follow it. YouTube
Yeah, follow that TikTak.
We appreciate it. Friday nights on Ochili.com.
And
bring us home, Uncle.
368 in the books. Bye-bye. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, wait a minute. Is that still on?
I think it's booming. We just don't hear it.
What happened to him?
Oh, it's booming.
Yeah, you guys aren't hearing it?
No.
Oh, now I kind of hear it.
You do?
All right, it's booming, but you're not hearing it.
I hear a little boom.
I didn't hear the boom.
It's
I
a
didn't.
minor boom.
I'm not hearing it.
That's all right.
Small
Sorry.
boom. Small
Oh.
boom.
We got
gotta
to
fix
fix
that.
that setting.